Good day everyone. We are the group to discuss about module 4 which is Plato and Socrates.
Good day, everyone. I am Maylene Bungao, and I am now going to discuss about Plato and the forms of theory. So, Plato is actually the nickname of Aristocles, the son of one in the oldest and most elite Athenian families. Aristocles means best, most renowned. So, Plato was a member of the Athenian aristocracy and Socrates. It is also the most and important pupil. Athens, 2,400 years ago, is a compact place. Only a quarter of a million people live here. There are fine baths, theater, temples, shopping arcades, and gymnasium. It warm for more than half year. It also home to the world's first true and probably greatest philosopher. That is Plato, born in a prominent and wealthy family in the city. Plato devoted his life to one goal. It is helping people to reach state of what he termed eudaimonia or fulfillment. Plato wrote a lot of books, but what is Plato known for? So, based on the book, Plato's most famous work is The Republic, which details a wise society run by a philosopher. He is also famous for his dialogues, which is showcases metaphysic theory of form, something else he is well for known. Plato also founded the Academy, an academic program that many consider to be the first Western university, where he stressed the importance of science and mathematics. Because of this, he became known as the maker of mathematician.
Plato did a lot to change the way we think about the world in everything from mathematics to ethics to logic. But one of his famous influential contributions to philosophy was the theory of forms. In basic terms, Plato's theory of forms assert that the physical world is not really the real world. Instead, ultimate reality exists beyond our physical world. Plato discussed this theory in few different dialogues, including the most famous one called the Republic. Plato inherited some of his theory from his mentor Socrates. According to Plato, knowledge is unchanging. The sophists could not discover truth because they were only concerned with the world of ever-changing perception and customs. Plato's philosophy asserts that there are two realms, the physical realm and the spiritual realm. The physical realm is the material stuff we see and interact with on a daily basis. This physical realm is changing and imperfect. The spiritual realm, however, exists beyond the physical realm. Plato calls this spiritual realm the realms of forms. Plato's theory of forms asserts that the physical realms is only a shadow or image of the true reality of the realm of forms. So what are these forms? According to Plato, the forms are abstract, perfect, unchanging concepts or ideas that transcend time and space. They exist in the realm of forms even though the forms are abstract. That does not mean they are not real. In fact, the forms are more real than any individual physical object, so concepts like redness, roundness, beauty, justice, or goodness are formed individual objects like a red book, a round ball, a beautiful girl, a just action, or a good person reside in the physical realm and are simply different
Good day,
example of
everyone.
the
My name
forms.
is Nikita Santos from 2ABS Tourism, OYA, Manila. So, I'm going to report the wisdom and justice of Plato. So, the first one is wisdom. So, yung wisdom para kay Plato is, Plato calls this state wisdom. Plato describes a transcendental field of life, the colorless, formless, intangible essence, characterize it as divine intelligence, pure knowledge, truth, reality, absolute knowledge. Experiencing this inner field, one is replenished and made glad. Deep within, Plato says, one experiences a field of life that is pure, eternal, immortal, unified, and unchanging. So this Plato calls this state of wisdom. So, para sa atin kasi is, ang wisdom is about how we should free ourselves, and how we create peace. Pero kay Plato, yung wisdom para kay Plato is meant to be action guiding. It is about become wise yourself, or if you are incapable of it, let yourself be guided by one who is truly wise. So, meaning to say that it's just like us na para kay Plato, ibig sabihin ng wisdom is about how we free ourselves and kung paano tayo nagiging totoo sa sarili natin. And that's how I define wisdom from what I've understand sa theory ni Plato sa wisdom. So next one is justice. So yung justice is para kay Plato, according to Plato, justice is the quality of individual and the individual mind, and it can be understood by studying the mind of man, its functions, qualities of virtues. Mind is not homogeneous but heterogeneous, and in fact has three elements. It is about appetite, spirit, and reason, and works accordingly. So justice is for Plato at once a part of human virtue and the bond which joins men together in society. It is the identical quality that makes good and social. And justice is an order and duty of the parts of the soul. It is the soul as health is to the body. So, para kay Plato, yung justice is about equality of an individual. Parang for us millennials or para sa ating mga tao right today or nowadays, ang tingin natin when it says justice, it is about equality, equality pagdating sa law. It's like how you should equal the kunwari kapag this is an example of equality and for justice is ang tingin natin kapag mayaman ng tao is kaya niya bayaran yung kaso niya para lang malinis yung record niya. And kapag mahirap naman yung tao nowadays, we should parang paninindigan natin dapat yung ginawa natin and wala tayong kawala. Parang ganun po. And justice is for Plato at once a part of human virtue and the bond which joins men together in society. So, dito na nagkakatalo yung perspective ng mga tao about sa equality. And kapag it is the identical quality that makes goods and social, and justice is an order and duty of the parts of the soul. So, sa justice, syempre, it is about kapag nagkakaroon ng crime or record yung isang tao, then innocent naman siya. That's we call justice po. And, ayun lang po. Thank you po sa pakikinig. And that is all about my report. And I hope you learned something.
Good day, everyone. I am Asunta Yvonne Regla, and I will present temperance and courage. Temperance. Temperance is the ability to master the will over basic instincts and to remain balanced and honorable. It can be seen in daily life as the ability to curb our appetite or desires for too much of anything. We can definitely indulge the senses and be abundant while showing moderation, discipline, and restraint. Food, drink, and sex are all necessary for our survival, but an excess of desire for any of these can have awful consequences. Extremism in anything is problematic. Temperance is a bit like Buddhist middle path. It can protect against excess and imbalance and requires simplicity, presence, and awareness. Ang temperance naman, ito ay tumutukoy bilang moderasyon o voluntaryong pagpipigil sa sarili. Nilalarawan din ito sa mga tuntunin ng kung ano ang kusang loob na pinipigilan ng isang individual na gawin. Next is courage. Courage is the ability to conquer fear and have strength in the face of difficulties. It is the ability to have the inner resolve to resist temptation and overcome obstacles. We have fortitude when we choose the highest road and, for example, are able to sacrifice our own desires for a just cause. Having courage underpins so much of human excellence in living a great life. It can bring tremendous freedom and growth. When we take that courageous leap, the universe opens up for us. Without courage, we are adrift at sea. As we seize the day, anything is possible. So, ang courage ito ay ang panloob na pasya na pagtagumpayan ang mga hadlang at maiwasan ang mga tukso.
Plato's dualism. Plato's writings are known as his dialogues. He is essentially a dualist. He draws a line of demarcation between the spirit and the flesh, between the body and the mind, the idea and the particular object. Such dualism lends itself easily to the popular mind. The lay understanding to conceives of body and mind as distinct. In philosophy, this doctrine was particularly emphasized by Descartes, although modern theories discard dualism in favor of monism. Plato's conception of the idea of the good, which is teleologic in character, recalls to mind the later problem of mechanism versus teleology. Theology was particularly affected by Plato's division between spirit and flesh. It was ready-made doctrine for the scholastic purpose of emphasizing the spiritual phase of life at the expense of corporal.
So, yun. Good morning, everyone. My name is Annalyn Guevara from BSTM OU2A. So, my presentation is about Thrasymachus. So, life and sources of Thrasymachus. Thrasymachus of Chalcedon is one of the several older sophists who became famous in Athens during the 5th century BCE. We know that Thrasymachus was born in Chalcedon, a colony of Megara in Britannia, and he had distinguished himself as a teacher of rhetoric and speechwriter in Athens by the year of 427. And Thrasymachus' lasting importance is due to his memorable place in the first book of Plato's Republic. And Thrasymachus' critique justice has been of considerable importance and seems to represent moral and political views that are representative of the Sophistic Enlightenment in the late 15th century. So, next is justice. So, para naman kay Thrasymachus about justice, Thrasymachus believed that the definition that justice is what advantage from the stronger. Thrasymachus' definition quote, Thrasymachus defined justice as the advantage of the stronger. I say justice is nothing other than what is advantageous for the stronger. Thrasymachus explains how rulers are the most powerful people in the city who make the laws which are just, therefore making the rulers the stronger. So, ayun, the position Thrasymachus takes on the definition of justice as well as it is important in society is one for differing from the opinions of the others, interlocutory characters in the first book of Plato, Republic. So, yun, embracing his role as a sophist in Athenian society, Thrasymachus set out to aggressively dispute Socrates' opinion that justice is a beneficial and valuable aspect of life and the ideal society. So, through the course of the dialogue, Thrasymachus formulates three major assertions regarding justice. So, this is this Thrasymachus make three statements regarding justice. One is justice is nothing other than the advantage of the stronger. Second is justice is obeying the laws of the rulers. Third is justice is really someone else good, the advantage of the man who is stronger and rules. So, these claims include his opinion that justice is nothing other than the advantage of the stronger. It's just to obey the rules, and justice is really the good of another and harmful to the one who obeys and serves. Socrates continuously challenges this claim using what is now known as the Socratic method of questioning, while Thrasymachus works to defend his views. And this is what he explains about justice. Para kay Thrasymachus, ang justice is his main claims regarding justice, as well as his view that justice brings a happiness to other people also na nabigyan ng kunyari sa criminal case, criminal justice or something ganon na napakulong nila yung mga taong makasalanan na dapat naman talaga ipakulong. Dahil nga hindi naman nakakaganda sa society natin yon. Nagdadalay ng mga bad influence. So, what is justice naman para sa akin? So, para sa akin, ang justice is fair treatment for everyone na deserve yung justice, the process of result using law to fairly judge people accused of crimes, the quality of being fair or justly treated with justice. Sa justice kasi, dapat tayo pantay-pantay lahat. Walang porket mataas yung posisyon mo, mapapanalo mo na yung kaso ng isang suspect. Kunyari, sa criminal case, mas more on parang mas kasalanan pa ng mga inosente, tapos yung suspect naman, mas parang sila pa yung hindi guilty. So, parang ang gulo lang na dapat ang justice talaga is para sa lahat. Pantay-pantay na pakikitungo. Minsan kasi justice has been understood in a more utilitarian way where a just society is one that tries to increase the overall quality of life for its citizens. So parang, syempre, justice. Deserve naman natin ng fairness. Hindi lang porket mataas yung kapangyarihan mo or position mo, pwede mo nang maliitin yung mababa. Dahil sa panahon natin ngayon, marami nang ganung nangyayari. And in that case, violating your face in the social order, even it's a place you don't want to hold on, it considered unjust talaga. Siyempre, importante na pantay-pantay tayo dapat, hindi yung mas porket mas kilala ka or mas mataas ka, ganun agad yung pakikitungo mo sa kapwa mo. Diba? Tsaka para kasi talaga kay Thrasymachus, justice is sobrang importante. Lalo na sa mga panahon natin ngayon. Talagang kailangan natin ng maging fair tayo. Walang dayaan na nangyayari or napunta pa sa ibang way. Kaya lalong mas nagkakagulo. Tsaka para kasi kay Socrates, mali daw si Thrasymachus. Dapat daw that injustice is a source of strength and that injustice brings happiness. So, parang hindi naman natatama yung happiness is yung injustice, diba? So parang maglilid yun sa maling pagkakaintindihan. Kaya lalo talagang pinush ni Thrasymachus push what is right and fair for our people. And especially about the case about justice. Justice is a big word and important in our society, especially for those people who need a justice. For example, for the criminal, or for example, most of the time, yung mga case ngayon na rapist, killing about drugs, mm, nirape nila, which is innocent naman yung tao, but what is the reason for doing that, 'di ba? So, maki-question natin, bakit kailangan nila gawin yun? So, thankful kasi justice can give us more, tsaka pantay-pantay na pakikitungo at fair dapat. Yun lang. Thank you. So, yun ang po report ko. Thank you.